Hello? Hello. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see y'all here. We are back. Finally, another week. Yeah, it never fails. Every time I say I have a week, we're going to do a bunch of flying. Everything just falls apart. My voice is a little bit rough. I know it's probably, hopefully it'll warm up here in just a minute. Last week, just a terrible week. A very, very bad week for me on all different fronts. So it took all of my time, and I wasn't healthy enough. I had no voice for 3 or 4 days anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference. But we are back, John. We are back. Good to see you guys here for a last-minute live stream. The RJ85. You know, I've been wanting to fly this since the release, since they updated it for native for 2024. We just never got around to it. But today is the day. I wanted just a chill flight going from Buffalo over to LaGuardia, and we're going to enjoy a little bit of a sunset on the way down there as well. So we've got 4 engines. It's not quite the A340 4 engines, but we got 4 little APUs that should power us all the way down to New York's LaGuardia Airport. So Al, good to see you. Nabil Hemdoui, good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Oh, Osco Stick, good to see you. Rail Cowgirl, Virtual United Pilot, Douglas and Jarini's here. Alpha Mike, John Seifert, Wooble, what's up? Tyson in the house, good to see you, my man. Hey, Nick. Scones is also here. Carlito in the house. Milan. Mr. Sat, what's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. Sup, JC is here as well. Diabetic Lad. Alexander. AJ Funari in the house as well. Mickey G. Eastern T3. And many, many more. So thank you all for tuning in. I don't fly the RJ often enough, but every time I do, it's a blast. That's how I feel flight sim school. That's how I feel. So it's going to be fun. It's a short flight, so we can take our time, just kind of enjoy our little jaunt over there. So, sorry about your pup, V1. Brent, thank you, man. Yeah, so that was devastating, number one. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to everybody who left a message on my post about Stanley. My Beagle, he's been around the channel since before the channel, but I mean, he was the OG PTU howling in the background, and I read every single message. That y'all posted on that post. I don't know, just every message made me feel a little bit better, I mean, I'm still tore up about it. I've had that dog for 14 years, and just he's what we've been through together as a dog, and just. I don't know. He represented life before kids. I think that's what's really hard, too, for my wife and I. We weren't even married. It was just my girlfriend and I at the time. And, knowing that part is gone is just, it was tough, man. It was really, really tough. So, but I just do want to say thank you for everybody who left a message. So, was this the Beagle that barked at PTU? Yes. Yes, it was, Gray Shirt. I'll tell a little Stanley story if we have time up in Cruise as well. But yeah, he would. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Gray Shirt. Digital Merc, what's up, man? Good to see you. It was tough to read. I wish I'd said something. Got me in the fields. Hope you're in the family well. Thank you, Digital Merc, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Dogs are family. I agree, man. Dogs are family. So the smartest, most stubborn dog I've ever met in my life. I mean, that dog was so freaking smart, man. Like, he would push furniture around to gain leverage, to get access to stuff he wasn't supposed to get. He was just insanely smart and insanely stubborn. Just, I love him. Anyway, but yeah, so on top of that, man, I got sick. So on Sunday, I woke up, last Sunday, I didn't feel all that great. Monday morning, I woke up, I could barely get out of bed, guys. I mean, it was an event to get up and go to the bathroom if I had to. It was just like, I don't know what I had. I ended up going to the doctor on Tuesday. And I got some antibiotics. I'm still on them right now. They make me a little, I don't know. I'm almost done with them. I can't wait to be done with them because they kind of make I don't know, I feel like I can't focus necessarily with them. I don't know. I don't feel great. So we'll see how the stream goes. That's why we're doing a short flight as well. But yeah, I was sick. So on top of that, I was sick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday was the day we had to put Stan down. Friday, still sick and tore up. Saturday, still sick and tore up. And Sunday, I started feeling a little bit better. And here we are the following Monday. So that's where I have been. enough about me. Hopefully, y'all have been having a better week. So we can see here we got a little Delta connection, RJ, some Southwest over there. We got what is that, 727 over there on the cargo ramp. So Canadian, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Rush, what's up? I lost a 13-year-old husky 2 days prior. Oh man, we'll get through it together, brother. Stay strong and relive the memories for the smiles. That's Raish. That's kind of where it's at. You know, I think as each day passes, it's more about remembering the memories, you know? And it's more about the good memories and the laughs and that how that dog almost got me, got my non-rev privileges revoked. And, yeah, just the wild stuff. But AJ, thanks for the $3 super chat, my man. Good to see you. It says, I'd be sick cheering for the Dallas and the Jets, too. Yeah. Well, hey, Dallas had a great game Sunday, so I was fine with it. I stacked my fantasy team to have the Jets and Cowboys because they're playing each other, and it worked out good until I made a stupid trade move, and I blame Steven or Captain Corndog for that. So we'll have to say I ended up losing in fantasy this week by 4 points because Josh Allen's a scrub. He couldn't do anything last night against the New England Patriots, but that's neither here nor there. So Billy B16, what's up, man? Good to see you. Jeremy Harvey in the house. Rest in peace, Stan. I hope Holly's doing okay. Yeah, she's doing all right, man. She's a year younger than Stan, but Stan was, I wanted Stanley since I was a 6-year-old kid. You know, since I was 6 years old, I wanted a tricolor beagle, and I wanted to name him Stanley. And there was a picture in that post where he was laying next to a little stuffed toy. That's my stuffed toy when I was 6 years old. I pulled it off a shelf in the shops with my mom, and I wouldn't let it go. And then, fast forward till I, became an adult. I went out and first thing I did, tricolor beagle. It was 4 weeks old when I got him, just tiny pup. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get the aircraft boarded up. What do you say? Let's go ahead and hop into the RJ85, a fantastic airplane here. Man, this is a busy ramp in Buffalo. I didn't know Buffalo was so big. What's going on out here, man? We got Deltas. We got Southwest. This is a busy day here in Buffalo. What is that, an A-10? No, Citation Jet. That's the antibiotics talking there. I thought that was an A-10 Warthog. All right. Real Cowgirl says, by the way, I passed my skill test for PPL Sunday. Nice. Next out is NQ and ATPL, followed by the commercial MEP and MCC. Very cool, Real Cowgirl. Thank you for the update. Congratulations on the skills test. Hey, the first ones are always the hardest ones, right? Because you have so much learning that occurs with everything is new. Everything is new. So you're chipping away. What's up, Shaq Oatmeal? Hope you're doing well, buddy. How you doing? Did you text me? I was going to text you some Eagle stuff, and then I don't know what happened. I may have read your message, and I don't know what happened, dude. So if I didn't respond, I apologize. I tend to do that. I don't respond to a lot of people. But what's up, Shaq? Hope you're doing well, man. All right. Let's get this airplane turned on. Battery 1, battery 2. Let's go ahead and get the external AC power on. Let's get the sounds on as well. That looks good. We're going to get some power to the aircraft here with the powering up top. We're going to just go ahead and come top to bottom here. So let's get yaw dampers on, autopilot masters, avionics masters. Brake fans can stay in auto spoiler, yellow and green. Those are all on. Anti-skid is on. Those pumps can stay off for right now. Let's go ahead and turn the PTU and AC pump on. That will help us open the door, right? No, we need a DC pump for that. We need a DC pump for that? Let's get this opened up here. All right, good. Well, refueling, we'll do a 5-minute refuel. And for passengers, we're doing stairs, and we'll do a 10-minute boarding process for that as well. All right, cool. They're going to start boarding. They're going to be doing their thing. We no longer need that. That can go off. PTU can go off for right now. We'll get the left inner, we'll stand by for the APU on the left inner pump. Those are off. We'll get the galley power on. Generator 4, those all stay off. We can turn the APU gen on for when we do spin up the APU. You can actually pre-arm that. You could see here on external DC, we've got juice. External AC, we've got juice. That's what we're looking for. Emergency flight deck lights, arm those. Fasten seatbelt sign, we'll leave that off. Everything looks good over here on the start power panel. This is all automatic. Engine air can stay off. Packs, cabin air, we'll put the recirc on. We'll get the flight deck fan, cabin fan as well. Actually, no, you need to stay in fresh. What am I doing? You need to stay in fresh. My bad. Entry lights on, logo lights on. No smoking can come on. Emergency lights are armed. Nav lights are on. And still got a couple more things to do here on the old RJ85. We got to do the EFIS Power 1. And I'm going to hide the yoke. EFIS Power 2. I'll hide this yoke. And we're also got to get the alignment. So boom, 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 boom. All right. And we also have to get the FMC pause knitted. I just updated. Should have a good position and a good FMS. All right, cool. Things are coming up. And I get you pulled out there, and we'll get some lights on here. We'll juice up the cabin a little bit. All right, Canadian, what's up, man? Not that I don't want to say that, but I'm renewing my 1900 online ground school on overtime from company, so I'll get back at it. Nice, dude. Not that you don't want to stay. Oh, really? You're renewing for the 1900? Okay, man. Jeez. All right. Well, keep us posted, man. Keep us posted. Your flying videos look pretty sweet. Are you still going to be flying Airbus at your new job? I don't have a new job yet, and I don't know yet. Trust me. You guys will find out when I find out. Maybe the members. Maybe the members will. What does a native update mean, Andrew P? So basically, they have taken the previously compatible RJ85 and made it native to 2024. So, and the easiest way to tell is when you have when you go to select an airplane in your livery or in your in the main menu in the sim, if it says 2020 on it, it's just compatible. But if it doesn't say 2020, it means it's been fully updated to take advantage of all the features of 2024, whether that has to do with flight modeling stuff, exterior stuff, visuals, you know, the cabin enhancements and all that stuff. So it takes full advantage of all the new tools in 2024. And it also, I tell you what, it flies like butter. So it's really nice seeing that they got this up and running here. I'm going to turn on some lights as well, though, as we kind of sit here. We'll get these all on. We'll get those on. Let's get some glare shield lights on. Turn those on up there. And let's go ahead and get the APU getting ready to rock and roll here in a minute. All right, flight plan time. And then we will be good to go. So there is no import of flight plan. We're going to go standby, 25 and 5 degrees nose up there. I should have done that. And also forward and aft console lights as we get ready to fly into the sunset. Is the sim too loud for you? I'm going to turn my headphones down here. I'm hearing a lot of traffic out there on the Buffalo ramp. Turks, what's going on, man? 4 to 8 months to home base in both fleets now? Oh my goodness, dude. Call me. I need them to call me, man. I've been hearing guys at CJO 2 weeks prior to me are getting calls right now, so I'm hoping maybe another week or two. I would really love to sneak in before January. We'll see. I think right now they're filling the November 12 classes. That's the latest scuttlebutt, is the November 12 classes are being filled on the 9 CJOs. So it's going to be close. We shall see. All right. Flight plan times. Come down here. We're going to do Buffalo. The losers from last night. Look to LaGuardia. I can't believe Buffalo lost that game. Unbelievable. Buffalo, LaGuardia, and also we need to get, what am I doing here? I got to get our ATC on. Let's go ahead and call up, they're going to call us Moza. Let's get clearance. Actually, let's listen to the ATIS real quick.
10. Few clouds at 5,500. Few clouds at 17,000. Few clouds at 27,000. Temperature 26. Dew point 12. Altimeter tree 017. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runways. 2 tree 2.
2 tree and tree 2.
Contact. You have information, Juliet.
All right, we got Juliet.
Buffalo Niagara Airport information, Juliet. 211 for Zulu. Wind 220 at 12. Visibility 10.
Ready for clearance, Clarence. Oh, I have to connect my yoke, Chad. Hold on. Initialize and connected. Let's see if they respond to the Masaba call sign. We'll see here. Buffalo clearance delivery, Masaba 357 clearance to LaGuardia with Juliet, please.
Masaba 357.
Wow, that's awesome.
Buffalo clearance information, Juliet, correct. Cleared to LaGuardia Airport. Radar vectors VARs, then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.5. Squawk 2244.
All right, we are cleared to LaGuardia Airport. Radar vectors VARs, then as filed, maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.5. Squawk 2244. Masaba 357. 2244 up to
Masaba
5,000
357,
initial.
read back correct. Contact ground 133.2 when ready for push or start.
Beautiful. Left inner tank pump is on. Let's get the APU spooled up. Let's get one of our 4 APUs spooled up here. Fiddish, welcome back to Private Pilot, my man. Glad to have you on board, sir. Yeah, tonight we got Chiefs and Jacksonville Jaguars. Go Jaguars, baby.
Masaba 357, read back
Oh.
correct. Contact ground
I forgot to respond. I'll put my
133.2
FO
when
on it.
ready for push or start.
All right, I'll put my FO on it.
Ground 133.2 when ready for pushback or engine start. Masaba 357, have a good afternoon.
Love it. Okay, APU is up to speed. APU Air is coming on. APU Gen is online. And let's go ahead and go APU Juice, correct. And that all looks good. So with that, we're going to do external aircraft power is off. And let's go ahead and get the PAX air. Those are coming on. APU air is on. We don't need an ice detector or any of those just yet. Overhead is pretty much set for right now, except fueling is complete. So fueling complete, we'll get those on, and let's get the rest of our situation going here. Runway 23 departures. Runway 23. There's really no SID. What's the Buffalo 8? Is it just a vector departure? I think it is. Yeah, it's just a vector departure. And then we're going to go to VARs, which is Victor Alpha India Romeo Sierra. All right, after VARs. After VARs, it is... I filed us going south so we can come up the Hudson for the LaGuardia, hopefully. VARs BFD Keating. Is that Bradford? Oh man, I'm gonna learn all these again. Is that Bradford, Keating, and then Milton for the MIP 4? What is MIP? Is that Milton? Execute. And then it'll be the MIP 4 arrival. Right now they're planning landing LaGuardia 22 off the MIP 4. So let's go ahead and go departure, arrival, runway 22 ILS on the MIP 4. Off of Keating, execute. Beautiful. Let's go back to a init ref and gross weight and all that. It said 310. I don't think we're going to get up to 310, but we'll stand by with that FMC legs page. And I'm going to wait for our weights to finish. We're still about 50% to go there on that. Now, I hope I didn't screw up the alignment because it does seem to be taking a little bit longer than normal. But what we can do is we can also juice up our hydraulics one more time here. So let's go on, and we should close the speed brake. There it goes. Beautiful. Speed brake is closed. Hydraulics are juiced for right now. We'll go back to off.
Boarding
off.
is complete.
Boarding is complete. Excellent. So let's run the normal checklist. Circuit breakers, radar, electric, GPU, APU is set. Panels, pedestal, oxygen valve pressure checked. Pins, covers, park brake is on. Altimeters, pressurization, IRS, we're waiting. FMS checked. Flight guidance. So we're going to wait for all that. How much longer we have to go on this? Did we do it right? Oh, I forgot. We have to come over here and go nav. Silly. Nav there, and we're waiting for this one to start flashing. So we got our nav display up. With our nav display up, let's go ahead and remove the ground power that's outside. Our park brake is set. Yes, it is. So we can go ahead and we'll leave the chalk just for 1 second, though. Let's go to our flight plan. Charts, actually. Charts. Airport charts. Buffalo taxi chart. Star U. We're sitting over here. 2-3 is an easy taxi out. SID, Buffalo 8. I think this is radar vectors. It is. Let's put you in a night mode. And leave you up right there. Excellent. Okay. Need the boarding music. I totally forgot about the boarding music, man. What a terrible RJ driver I am. I forgot all about the boarding music. Where's my pilot air song? We're still finishing some paperwork. Stand by. We need to get the coffee going too. See, I told you. I'm on antibiotics, man. All right. That's the work light. Let's get this on. Let's get the brew going. And are we aligned yet? Why are we not aligned on number 2? Did I really take that much longer? Let's get the rest of our weights in. All right, zero fuel weight is 73.2. Reserves of 2, 310, execute. I don't have to align this one, do I? It's all linked up. Yeah, it's all linked up. Flaps 18 takeoff will set our V speeds. There we go. Now she's flashing. All right, now that it's flashing up, back into nav. Okay. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull chocks. And we'll get ready to get her spooled up here. Let's go ahead and go logo. We'll get the beacon light on. And for start, we're going to get engine anti-ice valves open. Engine air is off. APU air is off. Packs are off. Start power is on norm. And start master is ready. Okay. Let's go. Thank you. Good day, chaps. All right. Time to go to work. Look at this jump seat. Does this fold out? Golly. That looks... Surely, that doesn't fold. That folds out, right? Yeah, that must fold out here. Okay. Still, oh my goodness. You talk about being up in somebody's business here with the jump seat. Good night. All right. Let's go ahead and get ready for engine start, which we are. Let's go ahead and request push and start.
Masaba 357 at gate 24. Request pushback.
Masaba 357, Buffalo ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Masaba 357.
All right, we're doing max TO. We're not doing any D rates like that. V speeds are set. We got 2734. That checks with 8,600 pound takeoff at flaps 18. And push northwest. Here we go. Go figure. Connect the tug, please. Get the whisper jet service. Push northwest, which would be... Oh, cockpit ground brakes released. Clear to push. All right, there we go. We got our cams coming online. We're ready. Oh, I got to get the hydraulics. We should get those on. Engine hydraulics are off. Yeah, it's called a ball splitter? Jeez. Look at this little Ferrari tug we got going on here. Oh, here comes Team Vodka landing on. Ooh, smasher. All right, the tug disappeared, so I'm going to go ahead and stop that.
Aqua Jet 16, ramp and A2 taxi vehicle back Papa 2.
Cockpit around, brake set, clear disconnect. They're gone. Let's go ahead and start them up.
Quebec Papa 2, Acre Jet 16.
Sounds are coming up. Starting 4. Here we go. Make sure we're on cutoff. We are. We'll watch this one from outside just because.
Brickyard 4496, Gate 7 taxi via Echo Alpha 2.
Listen to the igniter.
Gate 7 via Echo Alpha 2, Brickyard 4496.
It's so quiet. We'll watch the rest from inside. This is Whisper Jet service. There's a light off. And that's about it. All right. Not stable yet. She should be stable. Wait, what's happening? Chat? Why do we have a failed start? Oh my gosh.
Cabin is secured for departure.
Surely it wasn't because the fuel pumps were off. Let's go to number 3. That's actually what. This is why you should start engines from inside the cockpit, chat. Alright. Fuel on. There's light off. N2. Okay. That's user error. No, yeah, see, it was just, we just were grinding the starter on that one. Here comes ITT rollback. There she goes. Stabilized. Let's go ahead and try to get number 4 going one more time. Let's watch this one from inside again. Number 4, we got a generator on, so we need number 4. Let's let this one motor all the way up here. %, N2. That's about all we got. Fuel on. There's light off. All right. User error, chat. User error. Ewan, have I tried the Super 27? I haven't yet, man. You know what, Swim and Climb? After the last stream, I tried to download it, but it said I couldn't download it because they were doing a new installer or something, and then I just never got around to it. Interesting fact, same engines on the A340. Classic Jet Sim Pilot. What's up, man? Alright. What do you guys think of that A340? It looks pretty juicy. Alright, starting 2. Here we go. I mean, it looks good. I don't know what it really sounds like. I haven't been able to watch too much A340 content. I just saw that it was... is it even out yet? When's it releasing? It's all pre-release stuff right now, isn't it? No, Nabil, I haven't read anything, man. I've been... short of the football section of the Discord yesterday, I haven't read anything. And I'm probably going to just hit mark all as read on the Discord because I've been so far out of it, man. Considering how much I flew the Tolus, I'm going to pass, let alone of the any copy pasta. Uh-oh. CST, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right, one more. This is the 747 we have at home, chat. Now, this one, for some reason, I can't bind it correctly, so we have to manually click the... fuel switch right here. Rumor is tomorrow, so right when I start a 3-day, naturally. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it release when you start a 3-day? That's about right. I'm kind of buying into the 340 height. Thought I'd wait, but it looks pretty good. The pictures look pretty good, man. That's what I saw. I saw a couple pictures. I saw Captain Canada was flying it. I think I tuned in for like maybe 30 seconds. I wanted to hear the takeoff sounds, which, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what an A340 300 sounds like on takeoff. It seemed believable. But, about as far as I got. About as far as I got. Okay, we got 4 good starts. Thrustmaster is off. That's coming off. Gen 1, Gen 4. Engine anti-ice valves off. Ice detect switch is on. Pitot, right, left. Aux vane. Screen heats will also come on. Cabin air, packs 1 and 2 coming on. That all looks good. Engine air will stay off for takeoff. APU air will stay on for takeoff. APU generator. Actually, we'll leave the APU generator on, right? That's how we do it. And then if we leave the APU on, then we can use the engine air. No, I forget. Shoot, I think engine air stays off until we turn the APU air off. We don't even need APU air on this one, but we'll just let it be. We'll get the engine 2, engine 3, DC pump off. That's auto. PTU off. Double checking my overhead. All looks good. Generator 1, generator 4 are both juicing. That's what we like to see. Put you in the 12 o'clock position because I'm an Airbus pilot. And everything else looks good. Taxi lights are coming on. Flaps 18.
Mesaba 357, taxi for departure.
It has EIS-1 and EIS-2?
Mesaba 357, runway 23 taxi.
Really?
Alpha 1 Alpha, hold short runway 32.
So I saw, like, it looked like it had EIS, it looked like it had CRT screens, but EIS-2 software. I didn't know if that was legit. Okay, cool. So we're going to 2-3 via Alpha 1 Alpha. What? Oh, hold short of 3-2. Okay, yeah. I know where that is. Brakes released. Here we go. Brake check. Pressure 0. We're on our way in the Whisper Jet. Hopefully, I think this is going to be a nice sunset flight here. Nice chill flight tonight, chat. No tricks. Just a 172 on steroids here. That's what a 146 is. All right. Before start, after start, generators, brake fans, hydraulics, ice protection, air conditioning, auto throttle as required. Flaps, flight controls are all checked and received. Beautiful. Did I put brake fans auto? I did. Brake fans are on auto. Wonderful. Probably just EIS-2 with an EIS-1 screen option. Just tuned in at the beginning. Thanks for the shout out. What's up, Captain Corndog? I don't think I'm going to give you pickings back, man. Considering what you caused me to do yesterday. You caused me to lose, man. I thought we were on the same team. What throttles are those? My RJ said has no reverse. Yeah, this is my 727 throttles stacked up. I have engine 1-1 and 3-3 here. I don't have RJ.
Cross runway 32 at Alpha. Continue taxi by
radio
Alpha
call.
Victor Mesaba 357.
Cool, we're clear to cross. Thank you. Thank you, FO. All right, let's go standby on, standby on. We would probably get all these lights on as we cross. Cool. They're not using the crosser. 172 on steroids here. I thought this was a Citation CJ. Here I thought there was a CJ. No, well, I don't know. The CJ is like a 172 on a protein shake. That's the Citation Mustang, actually. The Citation Mustang is a 172 on a protein shake. And then the 172 on steroids is a 146 or an RJ. I thought you had Blackbird's RJ handles. No, I don't. These are, well, these are Blackbird's levers. Yeah, these are Blackbird's 727 levers. Does he make RJ levers? I don't even know he made RJ levers yet. I thought he was going to. Canada Post Lover. What's going on, man? Thanks for 2 Canadian. Would you consider a partnership with Captain Sim? Captain Sim of old? Yes. Captain Sim of new? Nah. I don't, it's not that I'm necessarily against Captain Sim. I just, the product that Captain Sim now delivers, I am not interested in. Which is unfortunately because back in the day, Captain Sim products were legit. Pete Ski dropping 20 gifted subs. Pete Ski, my man, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for a massive 20 gifted sub bomb here on the channel. Thank you so much for the support, Pete Ski. If you guys get a membership from Pete Ski, make sure you shout him out, say thank you. All right, flaps 18, right? Yeah, flaps are 18. The flight controls are checked. No spoilers need to arm. Trims are all in the green. I think we're ready to go, chat. We'll arm the auto throttle. All right, 134 heading 233. That's runway heading. And we've got 5,000 is set. Basically a Boeing driver. I am going to order, after this stream, actually maybe in cruise, I need to order I'm going to order the Winwing 737 panel. Can't take it anymore.
Masaba 357, contact Buffalo Tower 120.5.
I love the fact he's calling Masaba. It's great.
Over to Tower 120.5, Masaba 357.
Now, technically, he gave us Victor. Alpha Victor. So that would be this intersection. So let's go ahead and tell him we're ready.
Masaba 357, ready to go. Runway 23.
Masaba 357 Buffalo Tower, wind 220 at 12, fly heading 240, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 240, runway 23, cleared for takeoff, Masaba 357.
Let's frickin' get it, chat. Captain Sim, thank you for the $5 super chat. If you're V1 and your FO sounds like V1, does that mean your FO is your son V1 Jr.? No. Thanks for the $5 super chat, Captain Sim. No, it's just foreshadowing for my career. Just foreshadowing. Ah, Bill's Mafia himself. Buffalo stream. There you are, my man. Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to turn up. I figured we had to take the winners out of Buffalo, bring them back home, you know. Seats for takeoff, please. Now, how do I hide the iPad, chat? How do I hide the iPad off? Chat, how do you hide the iPad? I always forget. This thing? No. This is for the yoke. This panel? Oh. Cup holder swings out. That's fancy. How do I this one? There. No. Power outlet. We need the Can you not hide the iPad? I thought you could hide the iPad. I guess you can't hide the iPad. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Ashtray? Ashtray. No, that's oxygen. Flight manuals. The table next to the pedal adjust. So this goes off. Huh. Next to the hide yoke. Oh, the charts thing. The compass deviation card. Come on, chat. Compass deviation card. That's all you need to say. Proper terminology. All right, who's ready to go flying? Spool them up 50. Yoga's in chat. It's been a long time since we've flown this bird. You tell me if it sounds more aggressive than an A340. I don't know where my Toga is, so I'm going to hit this click spot.
Check thrust.
Uh-oh. I'm going to come over to the center line here.
80 knots.
I like how the rudder is not very effective until you get up to speed here. I had to use the tiller to get back on center line. All right, 100 knots. Release that forward pressure.
Go. Rotate.
Pause.
Positive climb.
Gear up. Fly with.
Gear up.
Oh, so smooth.
Gear up. Lights out.
So smooth. Let's go ahead and select heading, by the way. Alright, I'm also going to start
Masaba 357, reset transponder, squawk 2244.
Uh-oh.
Squawk 2244, Masaba 357.
Traffic.
Oh, that's not comforting. Trying to transponder on traffic.
Masaba 357, contact Buffalo departure.
Contact Buffalo departure, Masaba 357. Buffalo departure, Masaba 357, 2000 feet. Toward New York to Seoul.
Speed checked. Flaps.
Clear of
zero.
conflict.
Masaba 357, Buffalo departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000 feet, altimeter 3017.
Where's the stadium? I'll do a stadium flyover.
15,000 feet, altimeter 3017, Masaba 357.
Which way is the stadium, man? 15,000.
Masaba 357, turn left, heading 180.
Turn left, heading 180, Masaba 357.
South of downtown, it all looks downtown to me. Alright, what do I need to go? I need to bug speed, and I need to come left at 180. Oh, why are we not on climb thrust? That would help.
Ladies and gentlemen, having reached the roof begin the flight, but please note that seatbelt signs are correct.
Is there a stadium down there? I got a hand fly. I gotta fly this thing or else we'll be all over the place. This ain't no Airbus. 180, 250 on the speed. I mean, I want to see the stadium now, though. You guys got me. Autopilot 1. It's somewhere on the departure leg. Don't get me going, man. Oh, there it is. Shoot, right there. It's not even 3D model, though? That's kind of... I guess it shouldn't be after they lost. There's Buffalo Bills Loserville from last night. That's pretty mid. That's where the losers reside. Went straight over it. That's pretty cool. I thought it'd be a little bit more 3D, and I don't even have auto LOD on, which I should turn on because we're going to LaGuardia.
Masaba 357, clear direct bears. Resume own navigation.
Alright, direct bears.
Roger, heading direct bears, then resume own navigation, Masaba
Bears,
357.
LNAV, level change, 250.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Alright, we're climbing out through 10, nothing to do just yet. Look at that, beautiful shot of
American
it.
1724, descend and maintain 3,000.
Turn down ATC here a little bit. It's 2D because that's where they got stomped. That's great. This is where they got stomped. That was pretty funny. Alright, here comes 10,000 feet. Off. 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 Runway lights can come off. And we'll come back up here. We'll go wing lights off. Entry lights off. Beacon strobe nav. APU air is coming off. APU gens off. We'll go ahead and stop you. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, system check. Engine air, APU air off, packs pressurizing, APU lights, flaps, climb, altimeters. Alright, cabin is climbing, that's good, packs are on. Alright. I guess we can increase speed a little bit. That's us. Captain Corndog, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
Cleveland Center, Masaba 357. Good afternoon. Passing 12,300 feet.
If the wife can get off for your first 2 days of indock, I'd recommend it. They do some nice things for them the first couple of days, and make sure to attend the first night dinner if possible. Oh, Turks. I'll be all over it, man.
Flight level 310.
Absolutely.
Climb and maintain flight level 310. Masaba 357.
I don't know if we can get to 31, but we'll make a valiant effort. We'll see if we can stall it. Didn't Masaba stall a CRJ, or was that Pinnacle? I can't remember. Yeah, dude, I will definitely make sure she's free. So, yeah. Yeah, I've seen. I'm in a WhatsApp chat, Turks. You know, for all the CJO holders. That's actually been pretty helpful. Just hearing a couple different things. I still don't believe it. Like, I still kind of feel like something's bad's gonna happen, and like it's not gonna work for some reason. I don't know, but I'm just no news is good news, I guess. Just waiting, just playing the waiting game. It sounds like they're metering OO guys, which is pretty crazy, because there's guys that are getting classes months after guys that are with double O. No, Bills, I don't have one yet, man. I'm waiting patiently, trying to be. Oh yeah, Pinnacle. They tried to join the 410 club. That's right. Does this plane have auto thrust? So Matt, getting back to the actual RJ85 here, this RJ85 does have an auto throttle. You know, opposed to the BAE 146, we'll turn the weather radar on. 146 does not have an auto throttle. This actually does. It has, and it looks very similar. If you're familiar with the 737, very similar panel to the 73. So, yes, this version is like the 737 Classic that we have at home, you know, since we don't really have one. But yeah, it makes this airplane much lighter on the workload. Try to use English here. Much lighter on the workload compared to the 146, which I still love. I love the all-round gauge analog 146 flying. But this, they did a great job at capturing all the nuanced detail in the RJ update to the real airplane. Great choice of airline today. Love it. Glad you're feeling a bit better, V1, and very sorry about the pup. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a bummer, man. It's, you know, what's crazy is at night, it's like I'm the only one out there now. You know, he was a ride or die dog, man. That dog, it didn't matter if it was 0 degrees outside. If I was out there, he'd be out there. And if I was out in the living room, he'd be out in the living room, watching the, you know, Oregon Ducks kick off at 11 p.m. at night. He'd be out there. He wouldn't go to bed till I went to bed. But now, man, it's lonely, dude. It's lonely. My wife's having a hard time with it too, because every morning she gets up really early. She gets up earlier than I do, and she goes out on the couch, and he's always got out of bed, sat next to her while she's fed all the babies, all 4 of them. And she went out there, you know, every morning. Is pretty tough since passing a stand now, because she's out there by herself. Holly's a princess. She gets under the covers and she stays there until it's like warm enough for her to get out, and then she'll come out. Douglas, what's up, man? Thanks for the 9-month support. Josh Allen is washed. Hail Drake mayonnaise. Yeah, Josh Allen is washed, Bills Mafia. I think Josh Allen is washed. I think I'm going to just cut him from my fantasy team. I left Express 1 just before it became Pinnacle. The crash happened shortly after. Really classic Jet Sim pilot, man. Yeah, that one we studied. I remember when I went to my regional carrier, that was a very hot topic crash that we used to study and learn from, for sure. All right, out of 18,000 feet, we can do something with the APU, but I forget what it is. Or the PTU. I think you can turn the AC pump off now. I don't remember. Follow the checklist. Does it have it though? So engine air, packs, APU, lights, flaps, gear, TRP is in climb. This is all normal. This is tax. This is like, so this is not the expanded, you know.
Southwest 1706, contact Cleveland Center 124.325.
Put an
Contact
AC
Cleveland
pump
Center
off.
124.325, Southwest 1706.
PTU and AC pump off. Thank you, 3 Greens in the house, my man. Just who I needed, the RJ expert himself. Thank you, 3 Greens. PTU's off and AC pump off. I knew there was something up there about it. So, all right. We're cooking with gas now. We're still pressurizing. Hey, 3 Greens, can I get to 31,000 feet, or is that going to be a little bit aggressive?
Masaba 357, contact Cleveland Center.
I love hearing that Masaba call sign. That's so
Have a
cool.
good afternoon.
Want to trade Allen for Daniel Jones?
Center on 124.325, Masaba 357.
Was that the crash that led to the famous First Officer Creed? I think, or the infamous First Officer Creed. I think so, Turks. I think so. Oh, wait, what?
357 Cleveland Center.
I think we're going to request a lower flight level. I think 31 is going to be aggressive. Well, what the hell? Let's just see if we can make it. How heavy are you? I only ever saw 28. Okay, so yeah, we're going to change that. Request altitude change.
Masaba 357, request new cruise altitude.
Ken LeMay, my man.
Masaba 357, roger, say new altitude.
Hold on, stand by here. I got to talk to this. I want flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Masaba 357.
Masaba 357, roger, new cruise altitude, flight level 250.
All right. No, she didn't technically give me climb and maintain 250, but we're going to set 250. Who's that? Ken LeMay, 24 months of support, dude. Appreciate that. Short flight, too. We'll turn that off. And also, where's the no smoking? Smoke them if you got them. Thank you, man. Great to catch your stream, sir. Great Monday pickup. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, just got to get back in the swing of things. I've been wanting to fly this airplane. You know, it's an airplane that I've had in my hangar, and for some reason, it's not very popular in on the YouTube algorithms. But it is so fun to fly. It Just Flight. They they fly under the radar. Maybe I don't know. They are a fantastic developer. I have not purchased or been graciously given access to a Just Flight product that I am just not 100% like, this is awesome. Every variant of the RJ85, whether it's the shorter one, the bigger one that they have, and then the 146 series, they all feel slightly different. They all do things slightly different. It's such a clean product from Just Flight. So absolutely love it. Make sure if you're interested in the mini C-17, like somebody said here, and you want one with an auto throttle, the RJ85 is the one you want. It's going to be the less workload of all of them, but still a ton of fun to fly. Look at that beauty. VFD dropping 10 gifted memberships. VFD, my man. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, dude. Really appreciate that. If you pick up a membership from Virtual Diaries, shout them out, say a thank you. Much too kind, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In the Saab, I was secretly jealous of the RJs. We called them Barbie fun jets on the radio, but I wanted one. Yeah. That's like when the 170 came around, man. I was on the 170, and that was like, we thought we were the bee's knees because we had underwing, so much underwing. We had real engines, not those little tail-mounted, sissy engines on the RJs. We took offense to being called an RJ. Like, it's an Embraer. It's literally the same. ERJ. Or actually, no, it is an EMB 170. What does it say on the type? I think it says EMB, yeah. Yeah, that's why we said it's not an RJ. Have I seen the Boris 777 sound pack announcement? I have, Nabil. Nabil, are you cooking? Who's cooking? Somebody's got to be cooking with a 777 sound pack video. I can't wait. I want to fly some more 777 and bare metal American. This is definitely your most flown livery on this bird. Yeah, it's a great one, isn't it? I wish we had more. I wish
1706, contact New York Center, 134.
I wish the livery creators out there, like especially now, since we have a fully native 2024 version, I don't think the liveries work anymore. So like the 24 compatible version, I think some of the liveries worked, but with the 2024 completely native flight model and everything now, this native version, I haven't been able. I haven't really tried. Actually, no, I did try one. I tried one livery. I couldn't get it to work.
357, contact Cleveland Center 126.725.
Maybe they just need to do a JSON
Contact
update
Cleveland
or something.
Center 126.725, Masaba 357.
Gotta post the Captain Steve style thumbnail to trigger the YouTube
Cleveland
algorithm.
Center Masaba 357.
Yep.
Good afternoon through flight
It's that
level
underwing time
244
the
for
legacies
flight
are
level
really looking
310
for. A real
direct
quote from a regional lifer. Oh my god. Wow.
Masaba 357, Cleveland Center, copy.
That's a new voice. I haven't heard that voice. No, that sounds like legit. Yeah, Osco, that's what I'm seeing. Uh-oh, are we leveling off? I heard the engines come back. Yeah, we're getting ready to level off here. Altitude acquired 250. Mach 6. What do you cruise at, 3 greens? Let's do 70 Mach. Ooh, that's pushing it. Let's do 69 Mach. And we got to adjust our cruise altitude. We come in here. And... no, we go to a menu. Gosh, I don't miss this box at all, man. I don't miss this box at all. Chat. VNAV page. Thank you. Cruise altitude is now 250. Execute. Beautiful box on here, too, though. This is really good. All right, there we go. Flight level 250. That'll reset our TOD, TOC. All right. What I missed? I missed a big drop from Eastern T3. Eastern T3 dropping 20 gifted subs. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Eastern T3, for that sub bomb. We really appreciate it if you pick a membership up from Eastern T3 or Eastern 777. For some reason, it's all when I see your name, I just want to say Eastern 777. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Shout them out. Say thank you. Speaking of Eastern, maybe we should fly A300 Eastern livery. I want to fly retro jet. I need to fly a retro jet. We might have to go back to the Mad Dog. Daniel Fogelberg, great to see you back. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the 11 months of support. It's good to be back. Again, if you're new, just tuned in, man. It never fails. Whenever I say, hey, I've got a whole week off, we're going to stream every day, something always happens. And I feel like the last 2 times it's been me getting sick. It's been part of it. And I mean, I lost my voice completely. Like, there was no way I could have streamed even if I wanted to. But yeah, I haven't been flying. I haven't flown in a couple weeks, actually. And next week, I am going on vacation. So I will be gone next week. But we're going to try to stream 5 for 5 this week. May even try to double it up. We may fire up the Duke after this, just for fun. We'll see how much time we got. 747-200 out of Miami? I would love to. But it's not in 2024. Out of curiosity, how many voice samples did you have to send? Bradley, they gave me a script to read, and I only read, I think, 3 minutes? 4 minutes? 3 or 4 minutes is the only required time. That's, however, I just read 4 minutes of stuff. Looking forward to Philly cheesesteak. Falcon, thanks for the $2 super chat, my man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we can get some Philly cheesesteaks. I wouldn't mind some Philly cheesesteaks. It's been a long time. I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't go around like craving Philly cheesesteak. But the Philly cheesesteak that I do enjoy are the legit ones. I have not had a Philly cheesesteak outside of Philadelphia that I've felt has been worth it. Mad Dog, MEL, FMS, VOR, and NDB nav only? Ooh. Super 27 is dead to me. They picked Z1FO voice no one wants to listen to. Logo lights. Is it the same as the other one? That's a point of topic, though, a point of discussion I will make with the 727, even the original one. So, like, the Felis 747. Okay, oh, we're still in, sorry, Jan, I thought we were in full screen cam here. The Felis 7.4, okay, the voice acting in that is fantastic. It's believable, it's immersive, and it's legit. It creates a feeling of crew. even though you're sitting there by yourself. The 727, you'll notice whenever I fly it, I never use the automated engineer. I just don't. The voice is like, it doesn't do it for me. I just don't know if it's not immersive, if it's not believable. It feels too businessy, maybe. I don't know that. Oh, there are 330 reasons. Oh, did they use 330 driver in the Super 727? They used 330's driver's voice. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to try it just to see. You know, he gave me a compliment. Somebody said he posted a video. And they clipped it to me. They sent me a short video of him talking about the Moza side stick. And he said that the Moza side stick with the profile that I've created with Vodka's help is pretty much realistic Airbus side stick 1-to-1. And I couldn't agree more. I mean, that's what I've been telling you guys. Even when we went to Expo, I'm going around, I'm feeling the side sticks there at Expo, giggity, with with Turk and a couple of y'all were at the what other booth we were at, and they just didn't feel right. Like, I don't know what those guys were cooking over there at the Scalarchy booth, but that side stick was terrible. And guys like, well, it's got to be realism. I know this is not what it feels like.
357, good afternoon. Crossing flight level 250 for flight level 310 direct.
Native update, Sominium. So basically, the native update takes advantage of all things in 2024 SDK, from flight model to visuals to sounds. And I will say the smoothness of the flying of the RJs is one of the best in the sim. I'll put it up against any airplane. I'll put it up against the Fenix, even though the Fenix is kind of like fly-by-wire, hard to compare. But let's say the 777, which is still fly-by-wire, but you know what I'm talking about. The iFly Max. Like, the RJs fly as good, if not better, than any other hand-flying airplane in the sim. That's how good they are. And I don't know how popular they are. Like I said, I can only go off what you guys show me on views and likes and stuff when I stream them, and they typically don't do very well. But I don't know if that just means they still have them, they just don't want to watch it necessarily. But man, they fly amazing. A330 drivers of V1 Glazer confirmed. Oh my gosh. Really tricky having your BATC while list also mid-flight BATC my end. Oh, my bad. The Scalarchy throttles, though, Turk. I know, the Scalarchy throttle. I can't believe you turned that down, dude. If I was local, if that Expo was in Dallas, I would have driven home with those throttles. With respect to the air stairs, the stairs deploy under gravity. They are retracted by the AC pump. Okay, thank you, Peter. Okay, so retracted. Okay, I guess that makes sense. You deploy them under gravity. I'm going to try to deploy them on the ground from the cabin when we get on the ground, if I remember, Peter. But retracted by the AC pump. Okay, that's right. So you got to have the AC pump on to bring the stairs up. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. And I love it that that's modeled too, because I've had problems. I remember when I first started messing with the RJ, I couldn't get the stairs to retract. And I'm like, wait, what am I doing wrong here? Got to juice it up. Small little details like that. Your FO's voice actor is terrible. Sounds too real, fake pilot. Oh no. How would you ever know what an Airbus sightstick feels like? Scoffs at the audacity. The upcoming immersive audio update for the MD will have FO voices. Ooh. I would like to. I'd like to see it. I never emailed that one guy back. Dang it. About the MD-80. I think we might do MD-80. Should we do MD-80 tomorrow? In what livery? What's a good MD-80 livery that we all miss? Flight Effects Citation flies nice, though, especially with the Moza. Oh, yeah. Flight Effects Citation is great, man. I love that airplane. I love that airplane. All right, I guess I should bring my charts up here. We are going to LaGuardia, and we're coming down the MIP, the Milton 4. Milton 4, and we got expects at Mark at 18 and 13 at Biley.
1706, contact New York Center 132.2. Have a good one. 13
at Biley is an expect.
Center on 132.2, Southwest 1706. Have a good one.
And 18, this is we're going to be getting close here. Expect 180,000 feet. That's not going to do it. Nope, I was right. 18 thou at mark. That moves our TOD up a little bit there. Alright, let's zoom you down. Alright, Mark and Biley are set. Oh, I got to get auto FPS going just because we're going to LaGuardia. Booty is expect at 10. Booty is expect at 10. And that takes care of the altitudes. Cool. And knit ref, I'll execute that. Looks like we're 119. Let me launch, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. Should I see if we can go into LaGuardia without auto?
Masaba 357, contact New York Center 12.
Oh no, because I have that LaGuardia that's super heavy on frames, huh?
Contact New York Center 12 for point niner, Masaba 357.
I'm going to launch auto FPS just because we're going to the heavy LaGuardia.
New York Center, Masaba 357 through flight level.
What's the purpose of wing lights? Should I throw them on flight? For identifying if you have ice on your airplane.
Masaba 357, New York Center, copy.
That guy sounded like he was legit.
Masaba 357, New York Center. Expect Milton 4, runway 22.
Alright, MIP 4, runway 22.
Expect Milton 4, runway 22, Masaba 357.
I think it's MK Bills. Center. What is the wind at LaGuardia Airport? Just because I don't want to look it up.
Masaba 357, wind at LaGuardia is 220 degrees at 12 knots.
Alright, 220 at 10. Excellent. Okay, so we're approaching TOD very soon. Matter of fact, in 10 miles, so I guess we're going to have to start down here.
Masaba 357, ready for descent.
Masaba 357, after Milton, cleared via Milton 4. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 310. LaGuardia Airport landing runway 22, altimeter 3023.
So that's where we're going to have to pass that on to Beyond ATC. So the approach controller.
Milton, cleared via Milton 4. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 310. LaGuardia Airport landing runway 22, altimeter 3023. Masaba 357.
Yeah, he's still got the old cruise altitude because we never reached our cruise altitude. But we're going to ignore that. And I'll get that ironed out hopefully in a future update. So it sounds like if you request a cruise altitude change, there's some hiccups with that. But we'll set 10,000 because we know that's the bottom. Can I arm VNAV? I can't do VNAV, right? You have advisory VNAV in this thing, I believe. VNAV, target speed, 70 Mach, 5 miles. Skyfall, my man, 34 months of support. How you doing, dude? Appreciate all the support. It says, been a minute. Hope you're all good. Hey, man, I'm hanging in there, dude. I'm hanging in there. It's been a rough week, but thank you for the support. Hope you're doing well. All right, after MIP, descend to 10,000. So we don't have VNAV, but we do have vertical speed.
Masaba 357, contact New York Center 123.625.
Contact New York Center 123.625, Masaba 357.
Down we go.
New York Center, Masaba 357, descending via Milton 4. Flight
Turks,
level
you need to get in
248.
here so you can do the voice acting on Beyond ATC. You should, then you could be the FO voice
357 New York Center, copy.
as well. We need more pilots to do Beyond ATC voiceovers. Ooh, Jet America. If not Jet America, how about PSA, MD-80, or Reno Air? PSA would be good. Reno Air would be good. Somebody said TWA. We could do a T-Way. AirCal is good. Oh, Value Jet. Critter, right? Or AirTran. Value Jet? Is there a Southjet 227 livery from Flight? I would do that one. MD-11 Delta Olympic Special livery? Ooh. Now we're talking, Shaq. Oh, wait. Speaking of MD-11s, is the MD-11 update out? Does anybody know? What's the status on the MD-11? Are we cooking? Are we not cooking? I want to fly MD. I need to fly the MD-11 again. Transitions can be tough. Hold tight. Beers on me today. Hey, Skyfall, thanks for the $20 super chat, man. I appreciate you. Big thanks, man. I'll take that with me over to Monday Night Football, man. Very, very kind. Appreciate you.
Contact New York Center 132.5, Masaba 357.
Nope, no update, no news after delay announcement. Ah, bummer.
Good afternoon, New York Center, Masaba 357, descending via Milton 4, flight level 235.
Masaba 357.
Look at the haze in the valleys here. This is all too realistically scary. It's crazy, man. Look at that haze in the valleys. That is 100% real life. Somebody was saying something, Fernando said, I tried X-Plane 12 for the first time because it was on sale after Steam, or on Steam. After flying on 24, I just can't do it. Maybe I need to download some mods. Yeah, so, Fernando, that's where I'm at, dude. And, like, I actually saw a little bit of Captain Canada flying the NG in X-Plane. And I watched a little bit of Q8 in the 7.4. I mean, for me personally as well, number one, I don't want to spend the time or the money to improve the visual aspects, and with what it offers, I just don't find enjoyment with it, you know. That's where I'm at. Like, there's some great airplanes on there that I miss. Well, the Felis mostly is it. The Felis 7.4, I love it so much, but I just can't, man. I'm with you. Even if taxiing on the ground feels better, just where I'm at. When descending via SID, do you shoot the lowest restriction? So, Billy, we wouldn't get a descend via because there are no hard altitudes. So that's an improper clearance that we got. Because you can't do descend via on expecs. All right. So if these were all hard altitudes, 18, 13, and 10, then they would issue a descend via. Real world, they'd probably just say right now, hey, descend across Biley 13,000. And that would probably be the clearance. Or descend across Mark, where are we at? Yeah, already passed Mark. So descend now to cross Biley at 13,000. Altimeter 3023 or whatever. So, let's put my data page on here. I'll put it on the wind page, I guess. So yeah, that beyond ATC has got a little bit of phraseology hiccup there as well. But I'm just gonna, descend via as if they were not expecs. Ready for the Fenix Neo? Yeah, you know what? Fenix Neo would be nice. They've gone kind of quiet too. Well, I guess I don't know. I haven't been flying. I haven't been around the sim in over a week, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'll bring that speed back to about 280 here. We'll do 1,800 feet a minute. Beyond ATC does have that feedback thing for correcting stuff like invalid clearance. Really? I'll have to find out where it is, but I'll kind of check it out. What's your verdict on 24 physics and flight model? V-Pilot, I'm at the point now where, like, I think it's up to the developer, honestly. I'm sure if you compared default airplanes to default airplanes, like the default 172, the default 172 to X-Plane, I don't know for a fact, but I would probably say the 172 in X-Plane is going to fly a little bit better. But if you compare, for instance, the Fenix and the Tolis, as far as drag, acceleration, deceleration, handling characteristics, I mean, they're so close, and in a lot of technical aspects, it actually goes to Fenix. We did an extensive test on that. Like, it's so close that, to me, what's the tiebreaker? Tiebreaker is going to be graphics for me. Like, if let's just pretend flight models are equal, where's the tiebreaker? Tiebreaker is graphics, and that's undisputed. Mickey G completely forgot about the Neo, Fenix Neo N. I know, man, it'd be nice. Oh, Shaq, the instructor is here.
Center, Masaba 357, descending via Milton 4, flight level 180.
Let me put my CFI hat on. Congratulations, by the way, Shaq O'Meal. Who remembers Shaq when he was just working on his PPL? So cool, man. The CFII. So descend via, you follow the speed, vertical and lateral. Cleared via is only lateral in speed unless ATC says otherwise. That is correct. Well, actually, yes. I don't even know if speed, if they say cleared via, you don't really get a cleared via, you know, as far as airlines. It's either descend via or, you know, it's to nothing. Like you don't check on to LA Center like, yeah, Masaba 357, you're cleared via the Angel 4. Unless they say cleared via Angel 4, descend and maintain 10,000. Sometimes they say that, but they won't just say cleared via the Angel 4 because you're already on the approach. They'll say descend via the Angel 4, or they'll just say cleared via the Angel 4, descend at 10,000 now, then descend via, or all right, cleared via the Angel 4, runway 25 left transition, except maintain 280 knots. Like there's always going to be something else in there, right? They don't typically just say you're cleared via the arrival. It's kind of hard. Now on departure, Baltimore, they do that. Baltimore tries to violate everybody because they got to be different. So they'll say you'll get a clearance, you'll get a clearance for departure, and it says maintain 3,000. Okay, so you're going to climb via except maintain 3,000. Boom, take off. You got 3,000 set. Then you check on with departure. And then they go, all right, climb via. That's it. And you're like, okay, so now you got to look at the fix that you're filed on the departure out of Baltimore because there's different altitudes. And the guys were violating that. And Baltimore is the only one off the top of my head right now that I know does that. Normally everybody else, like, will just say climb via. Climb via the SID 230. Like, does it kill you to say 230? But no, Baltimore will just say climb via. I'm like, so what's the chart say again? Oh, yeah, we're clear to this fix? Okay, yeah. But that's kind of the more common phraseology we hear. Microsoft ground effect drives me nuts. Twistop, there are definitely some airplanes in Microsoft that I 100% agree with you. And that's why I say it's a developer thing. Because some devs, we're getting behind on this, aren't we? No, beauty at 10. We're looking good. Some devs, the ground effect is not, it doesn't have that problem. Like you really have to flare it. It will come down and plant. Now, I think the opposite is true in X-Plane. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think the opposite is true in X-Plane. I think X-Plane forces you to over-flare. If you flare as much as you have to in X-Plane in a real airplane, I feel like you'd be smashing tails all over the place. So if I were to be completely nitpicky, I would say Microsoft, generally, you have to flare too little because ground effect is too potent. X-Plane, you have to flare too much because if you don't, you'll smash. So it's kind of like, you know, they kind of both went off the deep end, or they kind of both went off the ends on either side. Now, I do come back to, I think it's very model specific or developer specific. I think, you know, you go full boards on this thing. Now, this is a high wing. This one isn't. What's the airplane that crunches? I mean, the 727 at flaps 40. Try floating that thing, dude. You're not going to float it at flaps 40. The PMDG, I haven't flown the NGs in a long time. Did that float at flaps 40? I don't think so. But there are some airplanes, and the Fenix has been hit or miss. Some of the Fenix renditions, it's been changed so much that some of the Fenix versions have been too floaty and some have been not floaty enough. But I think it really comes down to developer, man, be honest with you. I really think it comes down to devs at this point. Let's go. Fasten seatbelt sign is on. No smoking is on. Wing lights are on. We're beauty at 10,000 feet. We're looking good. MD-11, that's another one that, yeah, that'll smash. Yeah, that one smashes big time. Turk's going back to the arrival wording. Yeah, he's right. So it's a U.S. versus the rest of the world thing. If you filed the arrival, they will never clear you for it. Correct. And double backing to Shaq Oatmeal, which it's important that you do know the difference between cleared present position direct and or cleared via, because like Turk said, once you start flying south of the border, man, Bogota is notorious for this. Anywhere in Colombia, actually. Heck, just label all of South America. Almost without fail, you will get a cleared to Bogota via, or cleared to Bogota, which is on your flight plan at the end of the arrival. But they don't want you to go direct to the Bogota VOR. They want you to fly the arrival, but they're limiting you. They're giving you your clearance limit fix. Remember that from IR1, Shaq? Your clearance limit. In the U.S., 99% of the time, your clearance limit is what? Your destination. You start flying outside the borders, though, that actually changes, and they will give you a clearance limit. So clear to Bogota Airport via Bogota, or cleared to Bogota, but they want you to stop there. They're not giving you cleared to the airport. Or what's another one? Like Medellin, the Rio Negro, they'll send you the VOR. They won't let you go in. And if you go down in the box, you go direct to, you can be in a world of hurt. The only time you go direct to is if you go cleared present position direct. And a lot of times I will verify with the controller, like, hey, just verify you want us present position direct Rio Negro. And they say, yes, correcto.
New York Center, Brickyard 3676, descending via Williamsport 3, 1,800 feet.
Classic Jet Sim, I'm with you, man. Give me visuals and sounds, dude. Visuals and sounds can make up for so much, whether it's on the visual or like on the flight dynamics department. You know, I 100% agree with you, man. Visuals and sound are huge. And actually, I'll go a step further and say, if you can get into the force feedback game, that's why I think everybody should, if you're looking for the next peripheral that's going to up your simming experience, you either look into getting either a force feedback side stick base like a Moza, or a yoke like a Brunner, or like the Moza as well. I know XP recently got his, he got the Moza yoke. And I don't know much about Moza as far as the yoke software is concerned yet, because I don't have it. But getting that tactile feedback, you can make any airplane fly amazingly. Like I can take the Coronado PA-44 and make a profile with my yoke to completely change that way the airplane feels. So that is going to be a huge bridge in the gap between flight model and the dev and the sim. Like if you have a really high quality piece of force feedback equipment that you can tweak a profile for, you can really make an airplane fly great. Have I bought? I have it, Evalmo, but I haven't had a chance to fly it, man. I haven't had a chance to fly it yet. I'll have to do a poll, either MD-80 or Super 27. Here's the thing: does the Super 27 force you to use the glass PFD nonsense, or can I fly the Super 27 with all steam gauges? I want to descend lower here because what one were we landing? I've been on LaGuardia in so long. 2-2. Okay. I want to descend down for juice. I can select steam. All right, good. Eamon, what's up, man?
357, contact New York Center.
Started medical school a few weeks ago. Finally found time to drop in for a stream. Well, welcome on board, man.
Contact New York Center 118.9
Medical school, huh?
Masaba 357.
That's awesome.
Have a good afternoon. Good afternoon, New York Center, Masaba 357, descending via Milton 4, 10,300 feet.
It's for airspace, Bills Mafia. It's so congested. I think they want the departures getting up and they want the arrivals getting down.
New York Center, Roger.
It's all airspace congestion. Got any plans for your overnight at the Plaza Hotel? Monday Night Football, hopefully. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Hopefully report time tomorrow is not 5 a.m. But get to the Plaza Hotel and turn on some football, man. Order some Uber Eats. Well, no, I guess I'd be on right seat pay, so I got to go walk somewhere like a scrub. long as it's not raining. Or snowing. Actually, I'd rather it be snowing than raining. I flew the Super 27 the other day and was getting autopilot issues. Plane wasn't following track. I saw somebody else talking about that too. I'll have to look at it. Thanks for saving Monday. What's up, Logo Lights? Thanks for the 33-month support. Now about that Euro tour. About that Euro tour. I know. I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about it. I was hoping we'd have like a 747 or something.
Masaba 357, contact New York approach 120.8.
All right, there's Dreams.
Contact New York approach, Masaba 357. New York approach.
I feel like Apple, we'd be at like 4,000.
300 feet with the numbers.
With the numbers. I'm going to just send myself down to 3,000.
Masaba tree 57, New York approach, altimeter tree 022, expect the visual approach, runway 22.
Altimeter 3022, expect the visual approach, runway 22, Masaba 357.
Oh, maybe that's why. We didn't have the altimeter set. I need to get down for juice. Or way too high here, chat. Level change. Cancel IFR. Ooh, we could. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Look at the speed brakes coming out. Dude, watch this deck angle. You want to see a descent rate? Goodness. Look at that pitch down to 6,000 feet a minute. It's like we're hovering, man. It's a little bit too scary. Am I supposed to stream any more info, any more flying today? I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm cracking that speed brake back in here. Should we cancel IFR and go, let's see what kind of vector they give us. The cabin, is the cabin? Yeah, the cabin's been updated too.
Pull up.
Oh. Look how nice the cabin is. That's not what you want to hear. Pull up from the first row. Why is the pitch so steep? Because I had the barn door open. Now I just cracked it. I had the barn doors open, man. 5 degrees right now. It's believable. Ask for the Hudson tour. Are you flying an RJ or a Stuka? Alright, Apple proud. Hit the bridge up the river. Let's make it 2,500 for juice purposes. Alright, altitude acquire 2,500 feet for juice. And then we're going to slow down to... Not that you really need to slow down in 146 or RJ. Alright, init ref. 117, 110.5. Oh, do we need to tune this in? I forget. Yeah, 110.5, 110.5. All right, 110.5, 110.5. Final approach course is 224. Look at that, 224 spun in perfectly. 2,500 feet, coming back to 210 knots. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful view of the city. Perfect sunset approach. We'll make the turn to Apple and then we'll fly in heading mode. We'll see some good, look at the moon coming up over there. That's beautiful. I cooked my CPU. Uh-oh, can't flight sim until I get the PC sorted. The stream is getting me through. Man, that's a bummer, dude. Wait, is it really the world's widest bridge, or is it just because the world's widest bridge in Flight Sim? It looks like a... Look at that friggin' mess over there. I guess I should have flight recorder ready. Guys, remember, if you want to see more retro airplane content, please do hit the like button. I haven't streamed in a week, so help me out. Be a friend, tell a friend, smash the like button as we get ready for a beautiful New York approach here. Alright, flight recorder is prime and ready. Ooh, speaking of prime, I think I'm going to do stakes tonight, Chad. I missed a call. Hold on. Torx, you have control. Spam call. No voicemail. Alright. I have control. Alright, I'm going to take control of the whole thing here. They're probably going to yell at us. I'm going to leave Beyond ATC running just so if we can have some traffic maybe on the ground. But I'm going to take control of the aircraft. We're going to go into heading mode. We're going to go Verrazano up the Hudson, baby, for downtown tour of Lagard Beach. Anybody with the WinWing 737 panel, do you have it working with the 146 or for the RJ rather? Can I get my WinWing 737 panel to work with the RJ85? Is that a thing? Oh, we got Lady Liberty off the nose. Do we have the fuel for this? That's a great question. Yeah, I mean, I submitted all the paperwork.
357, leave crowd heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 22.
Oh, that's yeah, they would take you up this way, but I'm going to go this way.
Crowd heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 22, Masaba 357.
Yeah, they would take you this way. Well, actually, I don't know. Would they take you that way?
Masaba 357, turn right heading 040, vectors for the approach.
This guy's going to get pissed, but I want to see
Right,
I want to see Statue of Liberty.
357.
I'm going sightseeing here, man. Chill out. Yes, you can do it via Mobi Flight. All right, good. There she is. This is all default, by the way. I think there's a New York add-on you can get. Wow, that looks shockingly good, actually, there, for no scenery add-on. Oh, look at this view, man. My little bit of a hack view here. Chat. That is so cool. Screenshot. Sim crash. Beautiful. That is too cool, man. Juice. All kinds of real. My sister used to live literally, I think this was her building was like one of these right in here. Oh, look at that. Freedom Tower down there. It's butter tonight too, which I love. Don't tell AA Ron. Little wing low, wing dip here. This is what's cool about flying the RJ series. You get the low wing, so you can really take a good view.
Masaba 357, turn right heading 100.
I mean, I feel like this guy is actually going to get pissed.
Turn right heading 100, Masaba 357.
Heading 100? Already? Alright, I'm going to make a line off of Yo Man. I don't know how to do that. So, oh, extended? No. Erase. Heading 100 is way too tight, brother. We'll make it 085. Flaps 18. Sim update 4 is better. Future V1 commute view. Dude, don't tell me that. Dude, I'm grasping at straws. Maybe there's hope, dude. There's hope that maybe I could avoid New York. I would be ecstatic with any base. Any base, but New York. I mean, I actually have free housing in Miami and Phoenix. Possibly LA. But we'll see.
Mazaba 357, turn left, heading 035.
Turn left, heading 035, Mazaba 357.
Unless you're bottom third. All right, I hope I'm not bottom third. Oh my gosh, look, we're way too tight. 035, chat. I'm really testing beyond ATC's vectoring here. I'm just flying around like a freaking Team Vodka does. Look at that shot, though. I can't imagine V1 in New York. Dude. Or, listen, I would welcome any base with open arms. You will not, actually, I was going to say you will not hear me complain about my commute. That's not true. You will hear significantly less complaining about my commute if it's anywhere but New York City. Left 270 back to final Mazaba 357. There you go, classic jets. There we go. Listen, I've enjoyed my New York City overnights. My sister. The thing is now, like, when my sister lived there, yeah, it was totally different, man. It was great. Like, you know, you could meet up with her and either go down to their place or she'd come up to our hotel. We used to stay downtown. So, like, I've had fun, but commuting, not only commuting, but then having the responsibility of reporting to 3 airports, man. LaGuardia, Kennedy, and Newark. That's, I mean, I get heart palpitations just thinking about that. Where's the flood panel? I gotta turn you down a little bit. Now we're getting into the juice lighting view here. Look at that little selection checklist light. I love that. Full, yeah, the lighting is huge on this update too. So, like, look how good the Just Flight lighting is. Freaking love it, man. Taking full advantage of the 2024 lighting. Turn it down a little bit, actually. All right, we're heading 035. I guess we should have an approach chart out. That would be helpful. ILS 22. How much fuel do we have? Is it windy down here? Why are we struggling? That's the copter ILS. Have a hard time flying that in a RJ, even though it's pretty slow. All right. Yoman is at 3,000, so we should be good, bro. Turn us in. Turn us in, Mon. Remember when 2024 first came out, the street lighting was nothing like this, so much improvement? Yeah, definitely. Look at that swim and climb. Look at that beautiful shot right there.
Mazaba 357, turn right, heading 165, intercept the 22 localizer.
Uh-oh.
Turn right, heading 165, intercept the 22 localizer, Mazaba 357.
We forgot to do a bunch of stuff, too. 3 things reminded me. APU needs to come on. We need to start that. APU on. AC pump on. PTU on. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, we're making the turn. We'll hit the loc. Is there a loc button in this thing? I don't think there is, actually. There's no loc button. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if you could just hit LNAV. That is peculiar. VOR loc. Oh my gosh, right there. See? I told you guys. Field in sight, brother.
Field in sight, Mazaba.
That's the meds getting at me there, guys. I'm like, how is there no VOR loc button? Alright, we're going to hand fly that thing.
Cleared visual approach 22, Mazaba 357.
Alright, sounds are up. Let me get the recording on. Let's just hit the approach push button.
Glide slope alive.
Glide slope alive. Slope localizer should be alive here soon.
Localizer alive.
There she is. Here's the turn. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is. Look at that. Look at the street lighting. The ball fields down here. Hey, is it playoffs yet for baseball? Do I need to start watching? How many teams are left? I only watch when it's like the last, the 2 playoff games before the World Series. That gets me every time.
Masaba 357, LaGuardia Tower, wind 185 at 11, runway 22 cleared to land.
That gets me every time.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Masaba 357.
All right, chat. Autopilot's off. I have
Flight
control.
slope capture.
Right slope capture. Oh, I need to turn recording on. Fortunately, no, recording is on. I've got everything. I don't have my auto throttle disconnect bounce. Auto throttle is off. Gears coming down. What was our approach speed? 117 or something crazy? 117. Ooh. I feel like your drag changed there in the yoke. 117. Alright, runways inside. Fly visually. We're catching up to it. No need to panic here. We've got the recording to watch all the juice. Nabil, you're installing? Man, if I had $1 for every time somebody said they're installing 2024 after watching a stream, I'd have like $12 by now. Bleeds. Oh, bleeds. Engine bleeds off? Engine bleeds off. Oh, AP wear needs to come on. Man, listen. I'm on antibiotics, all right? There we go. Let's get back on the... Let's get back on it here.
Speed checked. Flaps 33.
Flaps 33. I love that dude's accent, man. All right, flaps 33 is coming in. We're semi-stabilized. A little bit choppy out here. Now I see why the auto throttle was oscillating so much. It is not a smooth night.
Brickyard 4341, ready for departure, runway 13.
Hold your horses there, Bricktard.
Brickyard 4341, LaGuardia Tower, wind 185 at 11, fly heading 150, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
That's a great AI.
Fly heading 150, runway 13, cleared for takeoff, Brickyard 4341.
The way he said that, the phraseology, like he was kind of really studying that because you got cross runway operations going on. That was a great
1,000
call out there. Engine 1 and 4 also needs to be off. It's too late for that now. We're landing, chat. Alright, going altitude set 2,500 if we need to. A little bit fast, but I'm just doing it because the wind was pretty choppy back there. I'll start pulling up power now.
Cabin is secured for arrival.
John, the best part of flying LaGuardia is this approach. It's the other one, where you come over the, used to be the expressway visual. That was the best part. Look at that. Look at the Bricktard going like that. Look at that. That's so cool. Man, what is the freaking wind doing up here? Why do I have to fight this?
500.
All right, 500 feet. I think it's 50 feet. We do the boards, right? See how my speed just shot up there? Yeah, I agree with Turks. The best part about flying in LaGuardia is flying out of it. Alright, so the wind can just stabilize here for a minute.
Brickyard 4341, contact New York departure. Contact New York departure, Brickyard 4341. Have a good one.
$100.
Ready.
Air brakes out.
Air brakes out.
50.
Counter that.
40.
A little bit.
30. 20. 10.
Ground island.
Oh, chat.
Spoilers, yellow and green. Brake pressure checked.
How about center line check? Come on now. It's landing like vodka. Yeah. That is a LaGuardia landing,
60.
my friends.
Masaba 357, exit left at Yankee.
Oh, did I just miss Yankee?
Exit left at Yankee, Masaba 357.
Exit left at Yankee. You mean right at Yankee? I'm going right. My vision is blurred. Let's go to the mat, old school. We're going to the Marine Air Terminal. You roll one on like that, no one's going to care about center line. I totally agree, though, Mickey G. Landing without reverser is so mid, dude. Something's missing. It's like you just missed the something. A reverser, obviously.
Masaba 357, contact ground 121.7, take care.
Ground 121.7, Masaba 357.
Alright, flaps are coming up. Let's call ground. Taxi to gate. I really don't care.
Masaba 357, request taxi to the gate.
Taxi to the gate.
Masaba 357, welcome to LaGuardia Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
We're going straight ahead to the mat. Gate 1.
Request gate 1, Masaba 357.
Masaba 357, gate 1 taxi via Charlie Yankee.
Gate 1 via Charlie Yankee, Masaba 357.
Do the windows open? There's no window in this. Do the windows open in this airplane? Guess not. Alright, we're gonna go... What are these numbers? 3. Oh look, there's gate 1 right there. Let's go to gate 1 straight ahead. Over to the Marine Air Terminal. Yeah, they need Kennedy Steve, man. Oh, we got some after landing jams. Listen to that. Dude, what is this song? Great add-on, man. I'm with you, Mickey G. We gotta turn that up, dude. We gotta jump over this jump seat. I'm stuck. Man, try doing emergency egress. Gotta brief your jump seater on that. That's for dang sure. Notice the bottom folds out. I know some really fancy add-ons where the jump seat doesn't fold out like that. Track 7? We gotta crank it. Let's go back and start it over. How do I get back to track 5? Chill wave. Alright, let's cut these down. And we got the EP running, so we can cut all of them off.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
Entry light. Crank up the Tylenol tune. I forgot to stop replay. Alright, so replay is saved. Let's get open this door here.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
I think I heard you mention a Duke steamer after this.
Ooh,
let's go.
Joe, what's
Fly
going
high,
on,
Mr.
man?
Stanley.
Thank you so much for the bank angle check, dude. I appreciate the support. Very kind of you. We'll see. We'll see how when we end this stream here. We'll see what kind of time we got left, man. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate the bank angle check, dude. Very kind. All right. How do I drop these? Chat. Chat, how do we lower the stairs? You need to press the button. Button on the left. That's a light. That's stair retraction. If I turn that off. Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Welcome to LaGuardia. Alright. Look at the lights on the stairs, too. Isn't that so cool? Alright, hold on. I gotta, let me see what's going on here. I got a text message from buddy. Looks like the sickness is going around the house. I don't know if we'll have time for a second stream, man. But we'll see. All right, let's watch that replay. First, though, let's see how our landing rate was. Statistically, 144. A 144 with a 1.07 G, according to our flight tracker. We can see our, look at our path, too. That's cool. It came right in here, up the river, cut across Manhattan, right through Harlem, all the way up Mount Vernon, and then we kind of flew the little overshoot there and then localizer in. But absolute banger. Okay, let's go to replay mode. So how we're gonna do this? What'd I do? Okay. So what we're gonna do is go aircraft, ready for takeoff state.
Ready for takeoff selected.
I guess I should bring the engines out of cutoff. That would help. Alright, so let's do this. Bring them out. Let's try one more time. Ready for takeoff. Ready for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff selected.
Cool. We got engines. Now, why don't we have engine juice? Maybe we don't need it. Let's see. No, we don't need to turn the engines on. They're already on. Oh, yes. We got gear. We got gear coming down. We got flaps. We got flaps coming down. Oh, yeah. Replay mode working wonderfully. My first 135 flight was taking Air Wisconsin's mechanics to Louisville because someone popped the slide on the 146. Nice. Old Air whiskey, man. Love it. If I had $1 for every time I thought I was going to die on an Air whiskey deadhead, I'd have a couple dozen dollars. Mine was worse, though. Dash trash. This replay tool is, I guess I should put it beyond ATC. Flight recorder. I highly recommend you check it out. RJ146 coming 24 very soon. They're in 24 Cyclone. This is 24, man. This is the native
ahead. Pull
2024 RJ85 right here. Fully compatible, or excuse me, fully native, not just a compatibility patch to make it work. Like it's legit. The way it hand flies, the way it feels, the lights work properly. You know, that's a lot of the little details get jacked up when you look at just compatibility fixes. You know, Fenix had that for a while where like, you had ghost lights on, or you had all the lights on every time you loaded in. But they've since fixed that. But same with the RJ85, man. That's all cleaned up.
Flaps.
Oh, flaps aren't full. Are they? There they go. All right, let's see. I'll wind the time back here in a minute. Yeah, I've got the Fokker. I love the Fokker, man. The F-28. But I can't wait for the F-70, F-100 too. And we'll actually have reversers. Let's see how she did here. Oh. Just kissed it, chat. I don't know if we're going to get lift spoilers. Do I need to turn the hydraulics on? Everything is on. I don't know why I'm not getting any auto spoiler. That's alright. If that's the only thing that's not working in the replay, I will be happy with it. Give us a little bit more daylight. Let's do this outside view. Faviano replay mode, if I remember. Reset position, drone follow, drone lock. We're gonna come over here. Right about here. We'll zoom it in. We'll do this. Alright, we'll do that. Do that. Let's watch this. RJ is a butter machine, VFD. Absolutely, man. Look at that little thing. Oh, we just kissed it on, chat. Just kissed it. Absolutely kissed it. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to exit without saving. Hold on, replay. Didn't miss that one.
Terrain.
100.
I'll have to gear down because I accidentally exited. F100, no flaps takeoff. Cannot wait. Yeah. Hold it. Oh, that was a 3 greens landing right there. But see, I notice I lost rudder authority pretty quick. See, look, I've got my rudder full right, or almost full right. There we go. Let's go. Well, not full right, but the rudder authority seems, I don't know, is it kind of minimal on the ground? I don't know. I like the fact that it's not over aggressive like on some airplanes. Like the rudder is super jittery, especially on the ground. It's not on this. I absolutely love it, man. This airplane is a ton of fun to fly. I hope you guys enjoyed watching a little RJ action tonight. But that's going to go ahead and wrap us up here right now. I'm going to get sail going. I don't think we're going to fire up the Dukes, but we will try to do a double stream tomorrow. Plus, I just need a little extra time too. Let me do 1 stream today. We'll try to do 2 streams tomorrow. We're going to be MD-80 or 727. I'll put a poll out for the members, so you vote. It's either MD-80 or 727 tomorrow, and then we will also do a Duke stream in the PM tomorrow. So we got 2 streams coming tomorrow, and I'm going to let you all watch this replay here into LaGuardia. So thank you all for hanging out. Captain Sim, thank you for the $2 super chat as well. That was a beautiful stream. Professionally done. I try around here. Professional edutainment, right? Edutainment. All right. Thank you all for the fan funding support. We got a ton of it today. AJ Funari, Canada, Post Lover, Pete Ski, Captain Sim, Virtual Flight Diaries, Eastern T3, The Falcon, Skyfall, and Josh with the bank angle check. So thank you all for those who have supported the channel monetarily. Thank you everyone else for just being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out as you enjoy a beautiful approach into New York's LaGuardia Airport here at 146. I will catch you all tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be one. Soup!
500.